Yo, what is good with you guys? It's your boy KAG, and today we're talking about the Nintendo Switch and some interesting information that was found on the GameStop website. Now, this information has technically been up here for a while now, but I figured I'd go ahead and point out something that was actually kind of interesting on this actual website, which kind of confirms some things. Now, first up, of course, you have like your pictures. And this is the GameStop website, although you can't see it up here, but you see power of the players. But anyways, this is the GameStop website where you can enter in like your information to be notified when GameStop is actually going to let you pre-order it, which is taking them forever, shall I say, but that's probably Nintendo's fault. But anyways, so that's all normal stuff right here. And then of course down here they have where they're talking about the Nintendo Switch, and they're pretty much saying everything that we already see inside of the trailer, which is kind of normal. So they're talking about playing on an airplane, playing on the go, playing with your friends, multiplayer on the go, all this good stuff, right? That's all interesting, but we already know about all that. And then down here we have, the people that are actually going to be working on the Nintendo Switch. These are all the developers, and we got some big hitters up here. We got Bethesda, we got Epic Games, Electronic Arts. We'll have to see how long these people stay around. Take-Two, a lot of these people, right? Everything looks good so far. And then we come down here to the bottom. Now this is where it gets kind of interesting, and because they kind of talk about something that's hasn't really been confirmed, but I guess it's kind of confirmed now. Now we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna read over this paragraph real quick, and it says, play wherever you go with Nintendo. Now that's actually pretty clever saying, I don't know if that came directly from Nintendo or if that's just GameStop saying that, but that's actually pretty clever. Play wherever you go with Nintendo. Now it says, the new Nintendo Switch, aka Nintendo NX, has finally been revealed, and it is an exciting combination of home and handheld consoles. That's right, it's the first truly hybrid console that you can play anywhere. Play at home, play on the go, play with friends, or play alone with all-in-one Nintendo Switch console. Now all of that is pretty much normal. Everything right there, we pretty much know about all that. Now we go down a little bit further. It goes on to say, Nintendo Switch games will include new title offerings from Mario, Splatoon, Zelda, the NBA, and more. And then, of course, that's normal too. And then it says, you'll even be able to play Skyrim on the go or Pokemon at home with the Nintendo Switch. Now all that sounds normal as well, right? But it's this very last sentence that actually kind of confirms some stuff that technically hasn't been confirmed yet. And that is the fact that the unit will also include a number of handy, interchangeable Nintendo Switch accessories. Now this right here has not been confirmed yet by anyone. People have talked about it, it's been an interesting concept that a lot of people have discussed, but technically it hasn't been confirmed yet. The unit will also include a number of handy, interchangeable Nintendo Switch accessories. That has not been confirmed, but it's up here on GameStop's website. Now, whether or not they just took some information from somewhere random and posted it up there, I don't know. But, it could technically have came directly from Nintendo. So, I looked up the little idea right here, and they got GameCube controller, right? If you want to play a fishing game, you can have a reel on it. If you're playing a shooting game, you can have some type of gun attachment on it, which I don't kind of get the gun attachment one, because at the end of the day, it's still kind of pressing the same regular buttons, really. But, I guess it could be different, right? Right? I don't know. But anyways, and then you have games like Pokemon Zoom, which I think that could be done with a regular controller too. But, you have the little scroll wheel on the side where you're zooming in and stuff like that, and taking pictures and all that cool stuff. That's kind of dope. I like that one. And then you have your yokai watch, cannot talk today. You have your yokai watch and everything, which, questionable. That kind of seems like you're pushing it, but you know what I'm saying. And then you have your Splatoon, And then you have like your classic controllers, like maybe if you had like a Super Nintendo or maybe an NES, which granted, most of this stuff can actually be done on a regular controller, but try to make it unique or different. I think that's kind of cool. It makes it stand out because you know how Nintendo is. They love to sell accessories, and so that would be kind of a cool idea. But yeah, supposedly GameStop over here actually kind of confirms this with the Nintendo Switch accessories that are interchangeable. So that's kind of dope. So down there in the comment section, let me know, what ideas do you think of as far as accessories that could technically be listed down there and be used on the Nintendo Switch? Maybe there's something for Nintendogs. I don't know. Maybe there's some way that you can especially throw a frisbee. Whatever. But anyway, let me know what you think about all this down in the comment section. Are you interested in buying these accessories? Now, me personally, I wouldn't mind having these accessories, but these accessories are something I'd probably keep at home. I wouldn't take them on the go with me. I'd more than likely, if I'm going to be playing these games on the go, I would just use my regular controller. I wouldn't mess with the accessories out in public, but I would have them at my house and probably use them that way. But anyway, let me know what y'all think about all this, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, and as always, don't forget to subscribe. It's free. Peace.